Hello Virgo, this is your March 1st to March 15th, 2017 read. For the main read, I'm using the Bonfire Tarot again by Gabby Angus West, excuse me. Angus West if you're looking for her. And for the advice cards, I'm using the Secret Language of Color cards by Ina Segal. As I push that right into the camera. Sorry. Okay. This is going to be just when I thought it was going to be. Okay. I think it's pretty much normal. I've had a lot of okay. I've had a little. I don't know what I was going to say now. Anyway, let's get into your read. For the overall energy, for you, Virgo, I really am feeling like this is like sticking with the plan, dedicated energy, dedicated effort, I should say. I feel like you're doing what you need to do. You're doing things out of duty, almost, it feels like. Like, you feel like it's your responsibility to keep things going, to get certain things done, and you're keeping up with that. I almost feel like the situation you're looking at, like, this is what's expected of me, this is what I'm supposed to do, so this is why I'm doing it. Okay. As we go into this time frame, I'm getting... It is the Magician, but I've noticed the infinity loop above his hat. Right here. You can see it. It's really prominent for me. I feel like this fades in and out. Sometimes it's good. Most of the time it seems like it's good. Sometimes it's not so good. This is just something you do, the situation, and sometimes you like it and sometimes you don't. I also feel like you're kind of in control about how much involvement you have. And I feel like in the good moments, when you're enjoying it, you get yourself pretty involved. And then when it's not so good, you try to, like, I feel like you stick with it. But you may, like, try to, like... No, they're saying you stick with it. So in the good moments, you kind of get a little more involved, and in the bad moments, you just stick with it and you write it out. Okay. But you still have more of a choice here of how much you want to be involved, I still feel. Yeah, I'm almost thinking you might not agree. Because I feel like you're very dedicated to this, and you're just kind of like, no, I'm part of this. I'm going to do this. That's how it is. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're dedicated to it. Even though you technically have your own ability to move in or out of the situation, the way you're viewing it, I'm kind of feeling like you're like, nope, this is how it's played out. This is how it happens. This is what I do. I said I'd do it, and then I stick with it. That's how it is. That's kind of how I'm feeling. All right, as we go forward... I'm getting kind of like a financial feel here. I'm feeling like there's certain things that are like... I feel like I'm really looking at this card and I'm feeling like you have this amount of money and you need this amount of money. And you're balancing it out. How do I get from up here down to here? This is a balanced card. The infinity's coming in there again. But I really kind of feel like you have this amount. This is how much you have. This is how much you need. Definitely, since it's a general read, it's just like how much you have and how much you need. You're feeling like you don't have enough. I feel like when I'm looking at this card, you feel like there's more effort or more something is needed. You need to do more. And that's how you're feeling. And the Tower card makes me feel like you're going to jump into doing something to make it work out. You're taking initiative to make, if it's more money that's needed, if it's more time you need to give, you're jumping in and you're just doing it. I also am getting the gray, I'm feeling this gray card makes me feel like you don't really want to jump in and do what you have to do, but in your opinion, it has to be done, you have to do it. That's how it is, and you're just going to do it. Whether you like it or not, you're just going to do it. Okay. That being said, when you jump right in there, I feel like you're dedicated to it. You're looking at where the situation's going, and you're just like, as long as I need to do this, I'm just going to do it, and that's just how it's going to be. I feel like you're really dedicated. Like the Queen of Coins, I feel like this is a dedicated mother who's just looking at the situation, or a dedicated father, doesn't have to be gender specific, that's just like, I'm involved in this situation, and I'm making sure it works out. I'm doing it. This is just, and you're seeing what you need to do, and you're just like, I'm gonna finish this off. I'm gonna do what I need to do. That's that. I'm getting a very like responsible, like I have to do this. I have to do this. That's how it is. I have to do this. I feel like someone is seeing your efforts, and someone is also like feeling very appreciative for the support you're doing. Somebody feels very, very fortunate that you're helping them. They feel very, very blessed by your involvement. I feel like this is affecting why you're involved too. This person is directly affected, and you know that, and that's why you have a strong bond of love. It can go a few different ways. Like, it's just a strong bond. Be it romantic, family, friendship, whatever it is, there's a strong bond here. And that's why, one of the reasons you're looking at the situation this way, because you're like, no, this is working out, and I'm going to make sure it works out. And that's how it is. I really feel like you don't want to jump in and do what you have to do, but I feel like the way you're balancing it out is like, okay, I don't really want to do this, but I love this person. This person means a lot to me. I'm helping them. It doesn't matter that I want to or don't want to. This needs to be taken care of, and I'm going to take care of it. That's that. Okay. You're very dedicated. Like, I'm getting a strong dedication feeling here. This person, actually, I feel like they feel a little guilty, and they almost feel a little embarrassed that they can't help out as much as they want to. They need your help so much, and they know. I feel like they're aware that you're like going out of your way, and you're like, it's a little taxing on you. They're very aware of that, and I feel like there's a little guilt, a little chagrin. Is that right? I know I've heard that word before. It's just the meaning of that word. Like, I did a different reading last segment where I can't connect with the meaning of that word, which I like to think of myself as intelligent, but I am just not connecting with the meaning of that word right now. As I'm saying this, I'm getting pulled towards the next card. I feel like they're getting better. They're feeling better about the situation. I feel like I kind of feel like they feel a little exposed, but it's slowly getting better. I feel like you're really helping them improve their situation. Whoever it is you're helping, they realize this is going to take a while before they're to a level where they can handle it themselves, or they're at until they're at a level where they feel comfortable. But I feel like you're helping them. They're exposed, but you're still helping them. It's hard for them to be exposed, but they trust you. I feel like the next card in line with them, it's Azure, and it says protect yourself, but I feel more like they feel protected by you. Your actions make them feel safer. They are exposed to you, but they don't feel like they're exposed to everybody. They feel like you protect them from being exposed to everybody. And it's really healing for them. It's helping. It's helping them a lot. It's really building their confidence in themselves. It's helping them a lot. Like, I feel like the outlook of the situation improves on their side greatly because they feel very protected and safe with you. They're very thankful that you're doing this for them. Whatever it is you're doing to help them, they're very thankful, and I feel like there's a little like disappointment in themselves that they can't just handle this themselves, but they're very protected and thankful that you're doing it for them. I don't feel like you're doing it alone. They're doing what they can, but they know that like without you, it'd be such a mountain for them to accomplish, and they just feel so grateful. I feel like there's a little embarrassment that they have to depend on you so much, and they don't want you to be unhappy. They understand that you're going to help them because you love them, but they want you to be happier, and they know that you don't want to do as much as you're doing, but that you love them enough to do this for them. Like they're aware of your sacrifices. And again, it comes back on your side. You're just like, I wouldn't leave someone that I love out to dry. I wouldn't leave them hanging like that. I would never do that. So to you, I feel like it's just like you help the people that you love. That's just what you do. But to them, it's like they don't expect that from everybody. And the fact that you're this loving and this giving to them, it just really heals their heart. It really helps them. There's other things in their life that people haven't helped them when they've needed it. And when you're stepping in to do this for them, it's really healing for them. It makes them feel really good. It gives them like they really appreciate this. I don't like this isn't going to be forgotten type feel. Like they're going to make sure if you ever need help that they get right out there and they make sure that you're taken care of. That type of feel is coming forward. If they can ever do that. Because I feel like on their side they're worried. Like, why can't I do this myself? How long before I can do this myself? They want to be someone you can lean on. It's important to them. And they feel like they're falling short at the moment. General read, so keep that in mind. It depends on your situation, but for the majority, I feel like they want to be... They just feel really, really thankful that you're there. I feel like there's a lot of like... It's kind of hard to let somebody help them in this sense, but the fact that you're doing it and they feel protected with you, it makes a world of difference. I feel like it's really good for them. It's causing some type of emotional, spiritual change. It's moving things in a great direction for them. You're doing a lot more than just help them with a situation that they need help with. You're like, I feel like it's very uplifting and very strengthening for them. They have a lot of trust and faith in you, and it's just building their own confidence. I feel like we're going on about that for a while. Okay, so I have a couple things coming in here for the end of this time frame. You got the King of Cups and you got the Ten of Coins. The help you're giving, like I feel like there's good times to be had. Like whatever it is you're doing to help this person, there's good times to be had with this person too. And you're very happy and you feel very confident, and like it comes back again. Like I would never leave someone who I love out to dry. I would never leave them hanging out to dry. I wouldn't do that. It just keeps coming back that way. Like to you, it's like a no-brainer. Like I would never do that. I wouldn't leave you out to hang. I wouldn't leave you out to hang out in the line and dry and just blow away. I wouldn't do that. I would never do that. And I feel like their appreciation is coming back, and they're showing how much they appreciate you. Is making you feel so good that like it's just. There's really good times to be had with this person. Like it makes the situation a lot better. Like I feel like that gratitude that's coming towards you, I feel like that makes you feel really good. It's coming back that you would never like. It's saying that okay, you would never do that, but the gratitude is always appreciated to see how much you're appreciated, and I feel like that helps the stress of the situation greatly. I feel like this is a building thing for you, and whoever this is affecting. You're improving each other's lives. You're feeling very useful, and you're just doing something you would naturally do, and they're learning about you. You're learning about them. It's just making a great strengthening part of it. Not that the bond was weak to begin with, but it's just like you're getting closer. You're understanding each other more. Things are getting better for them. Like I feel like there's a lot of healing on the other side. Like I feel like you're helping this other person in multiple ways, and I feel like enjoying the time with them is not only good for you, but it's good for them. There's a lot of good happening here through the help you're giving. Okay. So it's interesting because when we come into this time again, you do have that... Technically, you have the ability to say yes or no to the situation, but it does come through that the way you feel, it's not a yes or no. You love this person, you're going to help them. It's just, you wouldn't leave somebody out to dry that you love out to dry on their own. You wouldn't just leave them hanging. You wouldn't do that. It just keeps coming back that way. There's a strong feel to it. And then, I mean, you jump in and you do things. I feel like you're kind of like this much effort is there's not enough effort going on here, but more has to happen, and I'm going to get in there. I'm going to jump in and make sure it gets taken care of. I feel like you're not really wanting to do it, but you in your opinion, it needs to be done, and you're going to do it. That's just how it is. But it's also kind of like there's like a dual line there. Like even though, like if somebody else stepped in and took care of the situation, and you knew it was being taken care of, then you might step back and let that person take care of it. As long as the one you love is taken care of, that's what's important. But you see that they need help. You're the one that needs to do it, or you're the one that can do it, I should say. So you're like, you know what, it needs to be done. I can do it. I'm jumping in. Doesn't matter if I want to or not. It needs to be done. I love this person. It's going to be done. That's how it is. It's very strong. It's very like, I'm going to do this. And it's just like, the reason you don't really want to do it is because you might feel like overtaxed, or like you might not, it might be a little strenuous on your time or your finances, whatever it might be. But you're just still, you come back to that same thing. This person needs me, and I love them. I'm the one that can help them. I'm just going to help them. That's just how it is. It's a very strong feel to this read, a very strong feel. And you just get closer. You have a great, by the time you're leaving this time period, you're hanging out or doing something, and there's some type of camaraderie where you're just really enjoying each other's time. You really help a lot, like a lot. And I don't even know if you feel like it's a lot that you're doing. It's just like overtaxing on your time, or there's just something that you don't, there's a reason you don't want to do it. And it's not because you don't want to help. It's just, I feel like it's like a strain on you a little bit, but you quickly push it aside and like, nope, needs to be done. Here we go. Okay. I feel like I'm just going to keep rehashing. So I'm just going to let this end there. If you'd like a direct reading from me, go ahead, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.